BM English Speaking Radio Channel presents BM English Word of the Day. My name is Prachuti and I'm your host for this episode. You are listening to episode number 177 of season 3. Today's word is deadline. Deadline means the latest time or date by which a particular task must be completed or a particular thing must be done, a line or limit that must not be passed. With BM English Speaking Radio Channel, learn one new word every day and impress the world. In this English vocabulary lesson, you will learn how to use the word deadline. We are sure that this ESL lesson will help you to enhance your English vocabulary and speak English fluently and confidently. Deadline is spelled as D-E-A-D-L-I-N-E. The word deadline is used when something must be completed or submitted before a particular time or date. Often, there are penalties charged when one does not meet the deadline. For example, each year, a deadline is announced by the Income Tax Department for filing the tax returns. Listen carefully how we can use the word deadline in 8 different situations in 8 different sentences. Example number 1 of 8. Several incidences of theft had taken place after sunset near the waterfall at a popular tourist destination. Therefore, the local administration set a deadline of 6 p.m. for all the tourists to vacate the place. Example number 2 of 8. The management had set a target date for delivery of the goods to clients. However, irregular power supply hindered the production process. The management therefore requested the client to extend the deadline for dispatch. Example number 3 of 8. The president of the country decided to take an unplanned halt at a religious place. This necessitated rigorous security arrangement there. The security agencies were given very short notice and they had to work under a very tight deadline. Moving on to example number 4 of 8. Mayuri wanted to launch her ice cream parlor well in time before the beginning of the summer season. She discussed the same with the interior designer and they set a deadline to get the parlor ready 1 week before the season starts. We train English learners in vocabulary development in our advanced English fluency course at our training centers in Mumbai. But don't you worry, if you don't stay in Mumbai, we have an online English fluency course for you too. To know more, visit our website www.bmconsultantsindia.com. Example number 5 of 8. The movie was going to be released a month later. Hence, the producer set a stringent deadline for all artists to complete their dubbing in a week's time. Moving on to example number 6 of 8. The head of the institute decided to introduce training videos for the benefit of the students. After discussion with the trainers, a deadline was set for recording all videos so that those can be used in coming academic year. Let us understand example number 7 of 8. There was a delay from the builder's end for giving possession of the new homes to the residents. The residents filed a case in the court. After hearing both the sides, the judge set a deadline for the builder to hand over the possession. Example number 8 of 8. The bank had a large number of customers who had not submitted their identification documents while opening their accounts. The auditors took a serious objection and specified a deadline for the bank to obtain the documents. Today we learnt the word deadline, which means the latest time or date by which a particular task must be completed or a particular thing must be done. A line or limit that must not be passed. Now quickly frame 3 sentences with deadline and type in the comments box. We are waiting. We are sure this lesson has helped to enrich your English vocabulary and speak fluent English. You can download the script of this episode and all our episodes from www.bmenglishspeakingradio.in. Stay tuned for new English vocabulary lessons. We are on a mission to train 1 crore Indians in English fluency. This was episode number 177 of 200 BM vocabulary episodes that we have planned. Kindly note that we will be sharing 1 vocabulary episode daily at 6 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So meet you tomorrow at 6 o'clock with a new word. Till then, take care.